Okay, I am calling this one today The Call of Terpsichore is Silent. When I started writing these stories, it was a process for my soul to show others how to fly and allow the beauty, wonder, and magic of dancing to become more than a visual art. I wanted to show that ballet was the very raw and real expression of a soul's plight and path towards enlightenment. And in the process of allowing these stories to open and flow out of me, I began to see the complex weaving of wisdom that was a part of my own karmic journey that was so clearly planned by some divine force or perhaps my own higher self. My life has been a weaving of the karmic obligations and choices that I willingly surrendered to, and the great insights that were offered up spontaneously by souls that were obviously familiar to me from other places and times. Certain souls and myself seemed drawn to each other in profound moments, chance happenings, and crazy encounters that ended up giving me powerful pieces of wisdom that forever changed me and molded me into what I have become. Sometimes the sharing of some small insight or awareness can cut through the ego of the person saying it. In that moment, I was given a glimpse into who someone really was inside. There is nothing more precious to me than a person who, in all too brief a moment, allows me to see under the mask to the authentic soul that was animating this person and personality. Bruce Marks and Tony Lander were the souls that clearly volunteered their soul energy to the awakening of my own. Their impact in my life was the beginning of my soul knowing that ballet would be my passion for this life. The power of their artistry exploded an entire new and deeper reality inside me into being. I know that they impacted many more amazing dancers other than myself. I do not feel special at all in that great gift that they both so freely offered. They were my beginning as they showed me a world that I resonated with so strongly that I was powerless to resist that siren's call. The call of Terpsichore is a silent one. She does not use words as they are not her language. She speaks in the most ancient of languages, the language of spirit as it translates through feelings and emotions. She understands the deeper purpose of this place and humanity's role in it. She is the gatekeeper to the realms of art. She captivates hearts and then uses her body, mind, and soul to quicken the depth inside that is yearning to awaken. I heard her voice so strongly as it boomed out into the audience from the stage. I had heard her voice in nature and in the winds on mountaintops, but there that voice was softer. In the theater, she spoke so loudly in the silence to my heart. She offered up the hidden keys and asked if I was willing to enter. She offered up those keys but warned there would be a price. She offered up the door, but warned that much would have to be sacrificed. She offered up a glimpse into what I might become if I was willing to allow her power to test me to see if I was worthy of such a great gift. I could not refuse her offer. I was powerless in how her voice resonated to something in my core that in that moment exploded out of me because of her gentle touch. Once I heard her silent call, I saw the beauty in humanity's despair and suffering. I was allowed to embrace all that I felt inside my being. I knew that my life would never be the same. Ballet was a tool, a technique, and a method to learn how to concentrate her essence into the pristine and concise focus of a disciplined mind and body. I would have to learn how to work in harmony with my soul. That was how I would discover the ability to share my heart in all its vulnerability from a stage. When I saw Bruce Marks and Tony Lander dance, their ability to share their art gave me multiple doorways to everything that I currently value. They mirrored back to me the longing that I felt in my soul. They showed me that finding ways to express that essence out into the world could change not just myself, but others as well. They showed me that ballet was the breath of life that I had been missing and that I had so deeply longed for. Ballet was the answer to an unknown prayer that my soul had been singing, but that I had not ears to fully hear until that moment. I have observed that great talent does not often know the impact that it has on others. Great talent is so organically honest in its expression that it does not seek to have such an effect on an audience. Its only desire is to express what it feels fully and completely. In those moments, the soul is seeking to release something from deep within, something that is yearning to be expressed. In that yearning, it frees feelings and emotions from the body. They become alive and move out from the soul and into the ethers, touching and impacting, some more than others. Those that are attuned to that frequency experience the shifts offered in profoundly transformative ways. Through expressing deep emotions artistically and authentically, it allows that artistic soul to heal. Witnessing that raw vulnerability cannot help but open others in the process. An audience is there to bear witness to the profound struggle and effort of those on the stage as they show a variation of this human potential. Until I experienced ballet, I did not understand that this was the purpose of art. When an artist allows such profound emotional expressions out of their deeply private and hidden depths, something so much bigger than their own personal experience expands and comes alive. When artists are willing to show their many lifetimes worth of accumulated karmic suffering, pain, joy, rapture, agony, and their personal and profound manifestations of love to others with such graceful acceptance, then beautiful sparks of wisdom are carried on the winds of time. Some of those precious sharings become immortalized and are carried forward in the awakened understanding of others